Look, can't complain, man, everything's great. Yeah, I'm Gucci, I'm straight. Nothing but positive vibes this way. Really just blessed to see another day. God done gave me a whole lot of grace.
Greetings, welcome back to the shadows. Welcome back to my channel. I'm So Pisces. I just intercess on behalf of all elements: earth, air, fire, water, and space. I embody all. I am just space. I am love. I am light. I am sound. I am offering the wisdom. Remember that even the ones from the light must step into the shadows in order to receive their sight. So the video that I'm talking about today is runes, rituals, and candle magic. Okay, some things that you might want to keep in mind here for this blue moon, full moon rituals, daily rituals. The spirit, this was not planned. I just got out of some reading. Let's have the cards set up. I just intercessed on behalf of earth, air, fire, water, and my star seed. So please check out your reading. And I need to do a review, and then I'll be done. But the spirit wanted me to share with you a couple of rituals, some runes, the sigils that I'm working with right now on my altar, as well as a little taste of candle magic for you. So just some things if you really feel like, I feel like some of my star seeds, maybe tonight you feel like called to do something under the full moon and don't really know what to do. So this is something really simple and really easy that you can do. And then there's daily rituals that you can do every morning. So this is really exciting. So these are the tools that you're going to need, okay? So you're going to need a full moon. You can also work your rituals under the new moon. Monday, which is moon day, which is a really good day. However, allow your spirit to be your guide. If your spirit calls you to do some rituals or do some things via the law of attraction, every day you can look up and see what the intent is for that day, as well as following the moon, the lunar cycles, the planets. Okay, so you also are going to need good energy. You definitely don't want to go into any ritual with bad energy. So you would want to cleanse your chakras, maybe some meditation, maybe just taking a breath, maybe have a glass of wine, smoke a joint, whatever it is you got to do to calm down and get out of your head and get into your subconscious. Okay, so you're going to need a purple candle or white or black. Okay, so yin yang gang, we represent the gray, white and black. Okay, so a white candle can be used to set any intent, and so can black candles. Black candles are more in the intent for divination, going into the spirit realm, which is where I specialize. Today being ruled by Saturn, which is a day for major change in pursuit of psychic wisdom, spiritual communication. The crystals you would want to use could be the clear quartz, of course the amethyst, because it is the full moon, as well as Apache tears and the blue apatite. Okay, so you're going to need some crystals. The candles you can use are gray, black, blue, or purple. So any of those colors. Remember, white and black are like universal. Okay, you're going to need amethyst stone, which is this one. Specifically, if you have an amethyst. Beautiful stone, isn't it? Just trying to give you guys some of her marvelous. Or a clear quartz, if you have one. Like this, I got this at the Dollar Tree, guys. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. The clear quartz can be used to set any intent within the chakras. If you don't have any stones, I really suggest you just get you a clear quartz. It's like the bleach of all crystals. Now this is the Apache tears and the blue apatite. Really want to show you guys some of this beautiful stuff in here. Okay. Beautiful. The light is this way. Beautiful vibes. Okay, if I can get it like right here in front of there. You see that? Oh, a little nerdy self. Okay, sorry about that. Been doing that all day. I love this little thing. Alrighty. Okay, so you're going to need a spoon. This is the one that I have. You're going to need your favorite tea or coffee and a cup. Your favorite cup. So you want to get a cup that's your favorite cup, a little spoon. You're going to need a pen and some paper. You're going to need some white sage, some Palo Santo, or some selenite. Okay. And then essential oils, any essential oils of your liking. Today it would be sandalwood and frankincense. If you just have like olive oil or coconut oil, any kind of oil that you use. And then a grimoire, a book of shadows, and I'll explain what that is. So pretty much this is just like a journal of all the rituals that you do. So anytime you do a ritual, you want to make sure that you write down the date and the time, the moon, whatever information you want to write down in there, any tools that you used, and then whatever you spoke into your intent. Okay, so now we're going to get into runes. What are runes? What are runes? This is my little bag of runes here. And so we're going to be coming from this book. I refer to this book a lot. It's a little book of white magic that I received. Brittany Nightshade is the author of this. Brittany Nightshade. Awesome, awesome book. So, first of all, we're going to go to the most important rune. Let me explain what runes are, and then we'll get to the runes, and then I'll give you guys some spells. And please forgive me, I'm a little unorganized because this was totally not expected. I did not expect this. The spirit did not get me ready. So, Futhark runes, I might be mispronouncing that. Runes. These runes can be directly applied to anything to imbue the magical properties that the runes represent, or used alongside spells to increase their rate of success. These sacred sigils are great to incorporate into your own spells. They're also great to meditate upon and can unlock power that you previously didn't have access to. Use these runes in conjunction with the spells in this book to further enhance and aid an element to self to your rituals. So it adds an element of self to your rituals. Norse legend says that Odin hung from Yggdrasil, the world tree, for 9 days and nights, staring into the well of Yrd. He had pierced himself with his own spear to prove he was worthy of the knowledge that the Norns possessed. On the 9th night, the ruins revealed themselves to him and granted him all the knowledge they held. Odin's power greatly multiplied, making him one of the most powerful entities in the cosmos. And then there's this, okay, and this is with all the runes and how they appeared and the symbolism. So the first one that I'm using looks like this. I have this on my altar. Okay. And I'll let you guys look right here. It stands for cattle. Okay, there's all different, there's the Germanic, Gothic, Norse, Anglo-Saxon, Icelandic, and Norwegian. It's Fae. Cattle. Okay. So I'll explain this one and why I have it out on the altar. It literally translated, it means cattle. It is a symbol of wealth, prosperity, property. This is the rune of luck, and as such, dedicates the capacity to harbor luck and make use of it. Feiyu has the power to bless new endeavors and assist making new goals, while being the rune of wealth. The fact is that, hold that there. The fact is, it's also directly tied to luck, such just that nature is required to make us of its power. A luck is a result of courageous deeds. This is a useful rune to use when performing rituals related to wealth, luck, love, and prosperity. The stones associated with this rune are tiger's eye, carnelian, citrine, and avertine. And I have a bit of those for you. So I have the green avertine here. And then the tiger's eye, which is my favorite one. This is a prosperity stone, okay? Associated with this. And I have this out because I have my money bowl. Making money jars, any kind of money or anything like that. All right, and then I wanted to start with this one, which was the most important one, but we skipped ahead. So this one, which is the Rune of Life, it is the Rune of Protection on this side. We're going to start on the other side, which is the Star. Okay. A basic protection spell that will help you focus and prevent the misdirection of your intention. This spell is also used for creating a barrier against the ill will of others. Draw a pentagram in front of you, pictured above. So this is a pentagram. And I'm going to give you a spell related with this. Just a simple protection spell. Pretty much, if you don't know how to cast a circle, this would be how to cast your circle. Okay. So we'll get to that. Let's go to the Rune of Protection, the One of Life. Way back here in the back. I believe. Okay, I guess that's it. We're just going to go from that one. Okay. Aglis is a powerful rune of protection. Where'd it go? Where'd I put it? Oh. Rune of Protection. Can either be drawn or placed or etched somewhere close, like on your altar, on your clothing. And alcohol can be used in crafting your own protection spells, okay? So it's the Rune of Life. I know they went into more detail about it, though. But we'll get into some of the other ones, I guess. All right. So, we did the cattle. We did that one. So there's a lot to go from. I'm not working with all of them yet. So this one, I actually had to draw this one because I couldn't find it, so I put it on here. So this one means joy. I mean, no, not that one. This one on the back means joy. Make sure I got it going the right way. Yeah. All right. Sorry, guys. Joy. Wunjo is the rune of joy, used to bind us with those we care for and strengthening those bonds. It is a rune of harmony, friendship, community, and family. Wunjo has the ability with banishing the hurdles that keep us from bonding and foment alienation. Use Wunjo as a ward to prevent the sorrows that would keep you from achieving maximal level of consciousness. Community is the embodiment of this rune and all the things that make up the community: love, trust, health, and divine will. Wunjo is commonly known as the rune of perfection and correct wishing. We can utilize the power of Wunjo to marry our dreams and our actions to achieve our maximum potential. Stones associated with this rune are topaz and clear quartz. Alrighty, so then we have the clear quartz out to assist that one. The next one we have is necessity, which is right here. And it kind of looks like an X, but it's not an X, which is very important. It looks like this because a lot of the runes, there actually is an X. So they all look alike, but this one's kind of like slanted. So it's really important to pay attention to how they are faced. So this one is pronounced not this, or necessity. Not this is a rune of endurance, will, and mental strength needed to last. It represents the dark night of the soul and is connected to the Haggle rune, which is the other one that looks like it. Nathus can be utilized to realize what we need in spite of what we desire. It has the ability to empower us with the wisdom to see what must be done in an otherwise difficult situation. When we use white magic, I don't really believe in white and black magic, even though this says this. I just want to stop right there. What I'm finding is that there is high vibrational magic and low vibrational magic. There is positive magic, and then there is negative magic. Positive magic would be a high vibrational magic, bringing healing, bringing love, luck, wealth, prosperity, abundance. Low vibrational magic or negative magic would be, oh, I want to hurt somebody, voodoo dolls, what they call black magic. I don't really see magic as white and black. I see it as high and low, positive and negative. And that's just my personal opinion. But when we use high vibrational magic, this rune gives defiance and strength to carry on when it all hope seems lost. It is a rune of survival and fearlessness in the face of death. When directed at another, this rune can give spiritual strength to carry on and endure the face of disaster. So the stones associated with this rune are obsidian, apatite, carnelian, and azurite. So I have the blue apatite out. And that was that beautiful stone I was showing you. And that's great for communication and focus. And I really want to explain that when you're setting intent, and this is just not for everybody, it's okay to take away negativity and hate, binding things with no harm to none. That's the role of them. You don't want to try to hurt anybody or change the will, change anybody else's will. You have free will. So that way you can attract things and you can kind of change up your will, but be very, very cautious, because whatever you send out will get back. So you do want to come from a very wonderful, loving place when you're working magic or praying. You don't want to, oh, I pray he died. No, you don't want to do that. You want to pray that maybe some of the selfishness is taken away. You want to pray that the hate is taken away. You don't want to hurt anyone. At least I don't, or we don't here. If you do, that's a different channel. Please click off. We don't do that here, so you won't benefit. But there is a way to kind of go around that. Just say I'm surrounded by like a lot of negativity and anger and rage, and there's a lot of chaos and fighting. Well, then I can get on my candle, and when we're drawing things towards us, we want to script it towards the wick, and I'll show you that in a bit. And when we're taking things away from us, we want to go back away from the wick. And just like when we're stirring, we want to go clockwise when we're stirring in the intent. And if we want to take something away, we go counterclockwise. Okay, so just knowing that, drawing beautiful things into us. So let me get through the rest of these runes, but I just wanted to put that out there while we're talking about magic and sigils and spells and all of these things. So the next one is going to be, so we did joy, we did necessity. Okay, that life one that we were talking about earlier. Now I can get into a little bit more detail about this one. It's not just a rune of protection, it's a lot more. So it overall means life. It is constructed in 3 ways. Let me get this up here so you all can see it. Okay. 3 ways to represent 3 branches at the top of the world pillar, symbolic of a tree reaching up towards the heavens. Algiz is a powerful rune of protection and represents the greatest defense that exists in the Firthok runes. The 3 branches also represents the horns of the elk, which are able to attack as well as defend. This rune should be used as a shield against spiritual and physical attacks. It represents the power of man and the divine fate to uphold the order created by the gods, defense, Asgard and Midgard. It is also used in consecration and the banishing of negative energies. It is excellent for witches to wear when performing dangerous rituals, as it protects against negative energies. It also can be used carved into an object and placed upon the altar or spell space. Stones regulated to this rune are amethyst, emerald, fire, agate, yellow jasper, smoky quartz, kunzite, labradorite, and obsidian. So again, I have another piece of any kind of amethyst would do. Now these are the raw amethyst. Let me just show you, like, this is a regular amethyst. If you all can see that there. Let me get up here and hold this back. I'm trying to see how I can do. There we go. See, this is just a regular refined little, tiny little amethyst, okay? Get through the rest of these runes and then we'll get on to the rituals. We're already 19 minutes in, okay? Alrighty. So this next one right here is, it stands for sun. You can see it. Kind of looks like an, I told you I was totally not prepared. Spirit just kind of shot me into this one. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, I serve the universe freely and the universe freely flows through me. So we'll use this one and get you guys through this. A rune of the sun is the counterforce. Jesus. There we go. Is the counterforce of Isa, the rune of ice. Swallow is a rune of action, honor, invincibility, and final triumph. A rune of movement that bestows the will to act. It symbolizes the chakras, Hebel, and the lightning bolt of the spark of life. It has both shielding and combative properties, used in understanding the energies, forces in the world on the astral realm. When used with other rune, it activates and empowers them and can be used in meditation to empower the chakras. Bring out one's leadership abilities and one's ability to inspire others. Enhances one's spirit of strength. The stones associated with this gem are ruby, red spinel, red garnet, rebelite, and diamond. I actually don't have any of those to show you. Dang, I gotta get me some red stuff. But yeah, having that one out. So like a little lightning bolt. And then we're almost done. I think I have like one more. Mankind. This was the one that was on the other one. I know I didn't move it. I hope I didn't drop it. I just had it. Okay, well, you're going to have to bear with me. I don't know what I just did with... Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I had drawn this one on the back because I couldn't find it. And so we have this one that looks like this. I'll show you guys. And it means mankind. Okay. So I'll hold it up and read it. Okay. Manas represents the link between mankind and the god. Manas helps the type of twisting in its structure, representing how the fate of mankind and the gods are intertwined and cannot be undone. The shape of the rune is two Wunjo runes facing one another, and this is the Wunjo on the back. Okay, so this is two Wunjos facing one another, representing man and the other gods. Manas rune can be used in prophetic magic. Can also be used in commune with the gods. This rune is a rune of destiny and fate and can be used to improve oneself and can be used in any ritual that involves asking for help from the gods. Stones that are associated with this rune are sapphire, celestial, agate, moonstone, and the tiger's eye. And again, that would be, I have the tiger's eye in there. I'm really needing a moonstone. If you would like to donate a moonstone, please feel free. Alrighty. It looks like we have one more. Yes, this one, the Dawn. And these are the ones that I've been studying, that I feel comfortable working with, these sigils on my personal altar. There's a bunch more. Feel free to use whatever you need. So it looks like this. Okay. Dagas, but Dawn. The counterpart to the Jara rune is Dagas, represents the daily cycle, as Jara represents yearly, and both are runes of change. Dagas is the rune of spiritual awakening, okay? Spiritual awakening, and is a symbol of light. The construction of the runes is an infinity symbol, or an overturned hourglass representing timeless and limitless potential. This rune is used to attain inspiration and enlightenment. Meditate with this rune to discover the answer to a problem you've been facing. As its name entails, Dagas is able to shine light on an otherwise ambiguous situation and can be used in any ritual involving answers and understanding. The stones associated with this are the lapis lazuli, moonstone, sunstone, ruby, and jade. And just so happens I have some lapis lazuli right here. So here's a little bitty lapis lazuli. Definitely gonna have to, if you can see that. And that goes on your throat chakra right there. Beautiful. Okay, so we got all the runes, sigils. Now, if you don't have these little woods, I purchased this at my local shop, Good Vibrations, here in my town. But you can just draw them. Like, I'll show you a little bit, like in my book of shadows. See on the side, I have drawn some symbols, or even when you're scripting. I'll show you a little bit when I'm scripting. I just kind of draw whatever symbols works for you. Now, the rituals that I'm going to share for you, and then we are out. I do have a card. The Magician popped out of my book. So we've got the crystals. We've got all the tools. So this first spell that I wanted to give you was the spell of protection. And I'll show you how we do that. And if you're new and you've never done this before, and you're, you know, this is perfect. And I was like, okay, I wish somebody would have gave this to me. I had to find this stuff out myself. So, lucky you guys. All right. So, it's a spell of protection. So, I have the chant, and I'm going to pretty much show you what we do here. On a blank sheet of paper. Okay, I'm just going to show you here. Hopefully I don't know how I'm going to do this looking like this. Okay, so we're going to draw the pentagram, but the point of it is to not lift the pen from the paper. These are just some sigils that I was working on. This means I eat healthy. I'm making my own sigils now. So, we pretty much go up, down, back, cross, back around. And like, oh, I don't know if y'all didn't see that, did y'all? No, you didn't. So we're gonna go up, down, back up, over here, and down, and then a circle around. Okay, that was really hard looking over there like that. And then you're gonna draw that on any random piece of scratch paper if you can. Like when I'm outside, I like to go outside and work my magic under the moon. Chalk, Dollar Tree. You can make a big one underneath you and all your stuff and use chalk. And then you would say, by the power of the 5-point star, spirits, be you near or far. I call on thee to hear this cry. Spirits that protect me now, come and fly. O spirits, now I ask of thee to protect me from dark energy. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Blessed be, and so it is. Dark energy, light energy, high and low magic, okay? So the next one would be the second sight spell. And this one I did on the last full moon. I will be doing it on this full moon. And then I'll give you a daily ritual, and then we'll be out of here. So the second sight spell, you will need a purple candle or the white candle. You will need you will need the amethyst or your clear quartz. And you will need your intent. So if you want to work on expanding your psychic sight, go slowly and don't forget to use protective spells. So you want to go ahead and cast your circle, your protection spell, ask for the spirits to protect you. Maybe putting some salt around, using selenite. A good familiar can help ground you while you're doing psychic work. I have my cat and my dog, an animal. We'll go into familiars on another video. The more you repeat the ritual, the stronger your second sight will grow. So if you like to do it every Monday, I also do this every Monday, but I also love to take advantage when the moon is full. Okay. Perform this spell outside, preferably under the full moon. Light the candle, hold the amethyst up to your third eye and between your eyebrows. And then you would recite this well. So I'd be outside under the moon with my candle, my purple candle, and then my amethyst right up here between my third eye. And I would say, moon, moon, burning bright, help me to own my inner sight. Make my vision clear and true, and show me what I need to do. Whether it be cards or stones of old, show me what I need to know. Guide my heart, guide my hand, help me see and understand. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be, and then blessed be. And then try to stay open to any messages that you might get through your second sight, particularly stay open to any dreams, synchronicity within numbers, and any omens, okay? And then the last one is something that I do regularly. This is a confidence tea ritual, or coffee. I've been trying to stay away from coffee because I have a coffee addiction. I love Starbucks, so gotten into my teas, drinking Earl Grey, okay, today. So you can have your tea, lavender infused honey, any herbs that you would like, lemon. I like to put lemon in, just signifying the little bitterness. You can put hibiscus, whatever it is that you would like, into your tea. And then you will need your favorite teacup and your whatever. You're simply going to boil the tea and pour it into your teacup or coffee and say the following. Now, I like to use my little spoon here that I have, but I wanted to show you guys. This is like an icy spoon. You can scoop your herbs and put them in there and then use it as a wand. You know, like if you don't have a wand or a little wooden spoon as cute as mine, you know, for my little tea. But yeah, so you're going to go clockwise because we're bringing this in. Now, if you wake up and you're having a bad day, you could change the words and go counterclockwise to clear your energy as well, okay? So, confident, beautiful, secure, and grand. I hold the future in the palm of my hand. I'll conquer the day and reap the rewards while always moving forever forwards. And then I added in prosperity, stability, spirituality, and physical health. I like to add that in. Relax and drink your tea or coffee and think of all the wonderful things that you're going to accomplish today. This is a good day to go ahead and set out, you know, look in your planner, see what you have to do. This is the Law of Attraction planner. Please subscribe if you're into the Law of Attraction. We are learning that here. Vision boards, journaling, affirmations, quote of the day, meditating, visualizing, exercising, drinking water, any of those types of things that may come to you while really stirring your antenna, and then just sip away your cares. So I wasn't expecting that to be this long, about 30 something. It's a long video, but this was a lot of meat. So yeah, these are runes, rituals, and oh no, real quick, candle magic. We're not done yet. So the spirit wanted me, this is how I kind of do some simple candle prayers, and we'll use this black one right here. So say I really say I'm really depressed and I'm really sad and I need to bring joy into me, okay? So this is an old scripting pen, has a little jewel on there, but it doesn't have any more ink, so I still have the little tip on there. And I use this to script. You can use a knife, you can use a needle, a tack, anything that you can use just to write into the candle. And I would write joy, J-O-Y, okay? And I'm going to write it going towards the wick. Now, say the same thing, depression. So I'm going to take depression and I'm going to go D-E-P-R-E-S-S-I-O-N. Now see, I've used the same candle. So I have joy coming into me, depression going away from me. This is the kind of things that I'm scripting. And then I would take my oils and I would go ahead and anoint my candle and light it and then let it burning all the way out, getting rid of depression and bringing joy in. That's pretty much how I do my candle prayers. If you want to do just simple candle prayers via the Law of Attraction. And I believe that was it. Runes, rituals, and candle prayers. Alrighty. Well, If you're feeling me, feeling my vibe, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm always offering gratitude to G Certified for allowing me to use all of their beautiful music here on my channel. They're on my intro as well as my outro, and all their information can be found in the description box below. It's Gangstar Tarot. I gotta go. Back to the show.
I already know that a nigga out you getting to the paper. Yeah, I'm getting to the paper. Bunch of blue Benjamin Franklins with the big faces and a whole lot of layers. Yeah, I'ma chase them. You can say the hustle in my nature. G certified money maker.